Okay, it's Friday, May 2nd. We got a very wet pattern setting up. I just want to make a note. We're going to be live Sunday, May 4th, depending on which Facebook page you're looking at, but it will be between 7 and 8 o'clock when I do it. Just look in the notes above the video and it'll tell you the half hour that I'll be doing it for that page. If you're looking for the local forecast, like I have a special one for the Poconos, I have a special one for Central PA and Western PA and Southeastern PA and New Jersey and Delaware, go to weather-outlook.com where it will be posted. It will be done pretty close to the same amount of time that this is coming up on Facebook. But if you want to see what's going on with the thunderstorms, there's the radar there, and then there's the individual forecast for your area that'll keep you on top of what's going to go on because there's going to be some. Most of the heavy rain was yesterday located towards the east, and now it kind of looks like it's moving towards the west a little bit. But it doesn't mean the east doesn't get rain, eastern part of Pennsylvania and Jersey, because there's going to be some downpours and probably some thunderstorms along the line here. But there's going to be off and on rain for the next 5 days, the way it looks like. And there's even been some sprinkles already down here in Berks County. Okay, okay, now this is simulated around 5 o'clock. And again, it's not perfect, but simulation's close. You can see some thunderstorms up here by Binghamton, some here south of Erie, some scattered ones down here in Pennsylvania, Central PA. Here's one probably over by Lebanon in this area here. We'll move this just ahead a little bit, and you can see these are running in a line basically right along the northern part of Pennsylvania. And then these have moved off to the east, and they're into New Jersey and shortly into Delaware. But you can see these reds here. Here it is right here. This is around 9 o'clock tonight, and you can see some pretty good storms going on, some pretty good downpours going on here again. And this is like I think it's like the third day in a row that Western PA has been blasted, and then they've been all dying out as they go east. So today, this is around 10 o'clock. Here's 11. Here's 12. So you can see heavy rains out here continue. That's why the totals that I'll show you in a while are more situated out here toward the western part of PA. This is midnight. Let's see here. Here's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Now you can see they're moving this way again. So it clips northeastern part of PA. The rains are continuing out here in western, and the southeastern part of PA and Jersey kind of slip by again, and you don't get it. But you'll get some rain, but just not from this. Now this is tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock. Still raining. There's some pockets of moderate rain out here, so they're getting it pretty good out here. And there could be, I'm going to say there could be some flooding. Now, this takes you to around 11 o'clock in the morning, and it kind of dies out a little bit. You can look here in northeastern PA. You can see a heavier shower popping up here as we get into the afternoon hours. Things begin to heat up a little bit. This is around 4 in the afternoon. Here's another group of rain coming up, some heavier embedded rain. Now, this is north, this is about Williamsport right here. Would get it. So late in the afternoon, that happens there. Here you can see it's just like another line going again here. And this starts to move out. Now, this is around 8 o'clock Saturday night. And here's your line. I thought yesterday would be a little stronger, but there's still some pretty decent heavy rain in here. Even a thunderstorm stretching all the way from just north of New York City through Allentown, Reading, and then all the way down here towards Chambersburg and then out, towards Hagerstown that way. And and then you can see that that doesn't go away. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. This is Saturday night. 10, 11. Here's 12 o'clock. And you can see the heavier rains now have switched to the eastern part of PA. So everybody's getting their dose. And there's still some heavy downpours, even at midnight Saturday night. So you'll be hearing that. You'll be hearing the rain on the roofs. And here is around 2 in the morning. Now it's moved up to northeastern PA with some moderate to heavy rains. And then that moves off into New York and we get more rain behind it. And now here's more heavier rain down here coming back up. This is Sunday morning around 9. And it just continues. And there it is. This is, let's back this up. Well, a little too fast. This is around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see all the way from Delaware, all the way up through Jersey, all the way heading up here to North Jersey, up in the Poconos here, back down. Heavy cells of rain, some thunderstorms, some downpours coming through, and then this moves off slowly. Here's 2, Here's 3 o'clock Sunday. Here's Sunday afternoon. This takes you to around 6 o'clock. You can still raining up in the Poconos. Some moderate rain still coming down. Thunderstorms again have popped up out here in western PA, southwestern PA. So it's gonna, you get the message. It's gonna be raining. You keep this moving going here, and you can see the rotation here. It kind of dies out overnight on Sunday night. So we're going to switch to this, and I just want to show you. Here's your low up here, and this is why this is rotating around. And as you can see, it just keeps spinning out there, and it flares up the rain, and then it kind of looks like it dies out, and then it starts to flare it back up from the south again. Now this is Monday evening, and you can see here's the trail of rain coming up from the south. Here's another trail of rain coming up from the south, and it just moves its way. This kind of curves into western. This is going to be the kind that's going to come up through eastern PA, and it's just going to keep going on and for several days like this. Again, if you go to weather-outlook.com, like I showed you in the beginning of the video, you'll see these things up close for your area. But right now, as you can see, a lot of reds in here, a lot of 2, 3, 4 inches of rain spots in here. Could be some fives too. Again, it shows it less down here, but I think as we get into Tuesday, these numbers are going to pick up. It shows almost an inch or over an inch in some areas of Jersey and by Philadelphia here, but I think this will fill in a little bit, and there'll be some heavy rains there. So you can see Poconos, Western PA, that's your ground zero. And in the center here, it's still an inch and more rain, but you won't see these big 4 and 5 inch totals out here. So a lot of rain going to be happening. I guess that's the bottom line. So enjoy today. And tomorrow, some places in PA can get away with a decent day, but then it goes downhill. All right. Again, weather-outlook.com. Go there. It's free, and I had some questions about this. When you get to the front page, it says register, and then it says free. All you got to do is go up in the corner. There's like 3 lines. Hit those lines, and then that'll take you to the pages you want to go to and areas you want to check out. All right, everybody, take care. Be safe. I may come back on here tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Otherwise, it'll be live Sunday night. Remember that Sunday night, be live. Ask your questions, and we'll talk about. I can talk about next winter because I'm already getting some feedback on that. All right, everybody, take care. Be safe.